Hello, welcome to Adobe Photoshop CS3 for Mac. Today's lesson is adding text to an image. First, we must locate the Photoshop application. Located at the bottom of your screen is a dock. The Photoshop icon is indicated by a blue square with the letters PS. Once we click on the letters PS, the application is activated. Notice that the work area has three main parts. On the far left is the toolbar. The toolbar may be changed by adding a second column or having a single column by clicking on the double arrows located at the top of the screen. In this lesson, we are going to keep it at the two-column orientation. At the top of the screen, you will see the Mac apple, and to the right of the apple is the word Photoshop. This means that the application Photoshop is now active. To the right of the word Photoshop is the command menu bar. By clicking any one of these words, you may activate that command. Below that is the apple is the icon for the horizontal text tool. To the right of that is the tool options bar. To the right of the screen is the palettes. In the work area default, the navigator palette will show at the very top. The color palette will show in the center, and the layer palette will show at the bottom. First, we must locate our file. We will open, and once we click on open, you will see the open dialog box. In there, you will see lesson1.psd. This is the file we want to open. Once we open our files, notice that the image window has several indications. The first indication is the red, yellow, and green buttons. The red button will close the file, the yellow button will minimize the file, and the green button will open the file. And to the right of the red, yellow, and green buttons is the name of the file, lesson1.psd, at 100% view with RGB, red, green, blue, slant bar, 8 bits per channel. What we like to do in Photoshop is we like to work big. So on the tool options bar or on the toolbox, we would like to look for the hand tool. The hand tool is located towards the bottom near the colors, and we're going to double click on the hand to expand our image. Notice that the words no colon is located in the image window with a trash can and a clown's face. Also notice that at the bottom of the screen is a shaded area. This is where we are going to place our text. On the right hand side, notice that the palettes are now filled with a thumbnail sketch of the image window. Also at the bottom is now a layer called background with a thumbnail sketch or a thumbnail of the image window. Now we are going to add some text, so we need to find the horizontal type tool, and if you hover your cursor over the tools, you will see that the horizontal type tool is indicated by the capital letter T. We'll click on that once, and notice also at the top in the tool options bar, your icon is now placed below the apple, and to the right you will see the orientation. The orientation is set from top to bottom, left to right. This is the horizontal type tool orientation. To the right of that is the font style. If we click on the little down arrow, we will see a variety of samples of the fonts. We are going to remain with the Myriad Pro. It's clean and it has a nice letter fit. To the right of that font style is the type. There's condensed, various types of condensed, italics, lights, regulars, bolds. We are going to stay with the regular for this lesson. And to the right of the type is the font size. The default is set to 12-point font, which will be perfect for this lesson, and we will not change that. The quality is to the right of that. There are several options. You may choose no quality, sharp, crisp, strong, or smooth. In this lesson, we're going to stay with the sharp. And to the right, we will have the alignment. Currently, the alignment is set for the left alignment. The left alignment will work just fine for this lesson. And to the right of that, you will have the select the text color. If we click on that, the select text color dialog box pops up. Here we have the color red. If we want to choose a different color, for example, the color blue, we can click anywhere in the blue spectrum that's located in the center of the dialog box. And here there are different variations of blue, which you may click any one that you choose. However, I like the pure color of blue. And to find that, notice that we see the channels RGB, red, green, blue, and we are going to set that to red at 0, green at 0, and blue at 255. This will give you the pure form of blue. Once we have selected our color, we click on OK. Notice that your color for the text is now changed to blue at the Tool Options bar, including the foreground color here on the toolbox has been changed to the color blue. Now find the left side of the shaded box area and click your cursor once to start typing your text. Now start typing Monday is beach clean up day, period. Notice that it is not quite centered, and if we move our cursor off, you'll notice that the cursor changes from a straight line to that of the Move tool. Now with this, you can click and drag your text to center it in the middle of the shaded area. Once you have placed it where you want it, you may now click off of it. Now clicking on the background layer will also change the layer 1 to Monday is Beach Cleanup Day, the text that you've just written. Okay, so that concludes how to type on an image. Now to save it, you have to go up to the command menu bar, click on File, Save As, and we can change that from Lesson 1, for example, to my last name, 1, saying that this is my lesson, Nakahara, Lesson 1. Keep everything else the same as a default and hit Save. You want to maximize compatibility and click OK. And notice that the image now has the image file name nakahara1.psd at the top of the window. Now this concludes the lesson for today, and we just have to click on the red button, click on Photoshop, and quit Photoshop application. Thank you.